everyone, Christine here. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to all my new subscribers. And welcome to My Creative Time's 144th edition sneaky peek number 3. And so before I share with you my projects, let me share with you what we're sneak peeking today. So first of all, we have the giant ginger Santa, and this would of course fit our giant ginger. And this is pretty much the same as the sweet ginger Santa Claus that we sneak peeked on day 2. You have your Santa with the hat and pom-pom and beard, and this would be the layer for the hat. And then you have a layer down here also for the fur part of the hat. And then you have a little pom-pom layer, and you have your body, you have your glasses and mustache, and this little piece here, and these are shoes and the little fur for the shoes. And then this little T, upside down T, fits on the, let me move this here, fits on the coat. Okay. And then you have your mittens and the fur here, and then there's your little belt and the buckles up here. And here's your little nose. So that's the giant ginger Santa. And we also have the giant ginger Mrs. Claus. You have your little bun here, and this is her outfit. And this here is for the her collar, and these here are for her buttons on her coat, and then this here is for the bottom of her coat. Now Emma will do a tutorial on her channel as well to show how to put this together. And here's some glasses, her mittens, and the fur for her mittens. And if you want to do an apron style, which I have done in my project, you can add this to her dress here. And this little piece is a layer, little scallop layer. And that's what I use. Now, if you don't use the apron, you can just use this for the bottom of the coat. Okay, so those are our 2 sneaky peeks for today. Also, what I'm using in my project today is the Christmas Ginger Kisses 2, which we sneaky peeked on day 1. Also, I'm using the holly plate die. That was also on sneaky peek day 1. I'm using the giant ginger die, the giant girl ginger. Oh, I'm sorry, by the way, this giant ginger comes with a stamp set. And then I also use the giant girl ginger, and she also comes with a stamp set. I use the giant ginger girl accessories, and I use just a color. I use the 5x5 card die layers, and what I did was I stretched the scalloped layer to create a 7-inch height instead of 5 inches. And Melissa from Mo Creations does have a tutorial on how to do that, in case you're interested. And I also use the pretty scalloped oval dies and pretty oval layer dies, my Eyelet Doily dies. I use the cookie sheet dies, and I use the A2 Fancy frame dies. And I'll go over how I use this, by the way, when I show you my project. I use the Stay Beautiful Stamp and Die set. I just use these sentiment dies. I use the Peppermint Candy Dies. I use the smallest one here, and these will be back in stock shortly. And I use the the Christmas charms. And I just used a little snowflake one, and this will be back in stock shortly as well. I used the This is called the Ginger Accessories 1 and 2. For Ginger Accessories 1, which is for the small ginger, I used this set of dies here for Mrs. Claus's pocket. And let's see. And also I used the Ginger Accessories 2, and I used this whisk and this little ginger. Yeah, I think I used this ginger. I'll double check. And then I used the Giant Ginger Christmas add-ons. If that's not the cart name, I'll list it down below. And I believe I used this little ginger too. So here are my cards. Aren't they super cute? So let's talk about Santa Claus first. And so this is a 5x7 size, and like I said, I stretched the 5x5 card die layer so it's 7 inches. And I'll leave Melissa's link down below if I remember. And then I added another layer from the pattern paper. This here was layered 3 times, and that's a Merry Christmas from the special delivery stamp set, I believe. So the special delivery stamp set. Okay, then I used my A2 Fancy frame dies, and I actually used 2. There's actually 2 here, and you can't see where the seam is because I strategically cut them where you underneath his arms. And I think I may have cut around here to kind of make it look like it's part of one die. And let's see, and I have my Pretty Scallop oval die and oval layer, and then on the bottom I have the smallest Pretty Scallop oval die. And then I used snow text for the brim of his hat and a pretty big pom-pom. And this is from the holly plate die. I did pop up the little berries. And he's holding a candy cane. I got that from Hobby Lobby. And some jingle bells with some gold thread I had in my stash. And for the glasses, I just popped up the glasses so it's sitting above his face, and I just glued the edges. And for the mustache, I layered that twice. And I just used Copic colors for the nose and the face. And I did use glossy accents for the eyes, and then I used a white gel pen for the highlights. And then I pieced together his outfit. I used gold for the buckle. And like I did my other Santa, I used this glossy cardstock I found at Michael's. And then I used, added some peppermints here, and added a little clay bit here and here. And I did pop everything up to give them dimension. Right now I don't have anything on the inside yet of this card. And the bells are loose. Isn't he super cute? And here is Mrs. Claus. Isn't she adorable? So I did the same thing. I have the same layers, and I stretched this die to 7 inches. And I have a doily here and the same Merry Christmas sentiment from the special delivery stamps in the new release. I layer that 3 times. And here's my A2 Fancy frame dies, and there's 2 of them. And again, you can't see the seam where they join together because it's hidden under her hand and under the cookie tray. And here I added from Sneaky Peek Day 1 the holly plate die, also popped up the berries. And she's holding a whisk from the Ginger Accessories 2, and I added snow text to make it look like dough. And she's holding a cookie tray. And these little gingers are from the Ginger Accessories 2, I believe. And I popped that up I'm sorry, I layered that twice, and I edged it with my white gel pen, and I used some vellum to look like you know, that sheet you use when you bake, that baking sheet. And I added some clay bits here. I made a little dangle, and here's that snowflake from the Christmas charm die set. And I added her apron with the scallop here. So if you didn't want to use the apron, you can just add the fur to the bottom here and her buttons. And then here are some utensils from the Ginger Accessories one. And she's got a little gingerbread that was a fail, so she's saving that for later. And I did frost all of these and the cookies with Snow Tex. And this little heart is from the Giant Ginger Girl Accessories, or Giant Ginger Girl. It's from the Giant Girl Ginger, this heart here. Okay, and like my Santa Claus, I used a glossy specialty cardstock from Michael's for the mittens and the feet, and then the same peppermint dies, and these will be back in stock shortly, and I add a little clay bits, and everything is popped up. And for the shoes and the mittens, I use black foam for them, and I don't have anything on the inside. So these are my projects for Sneaky Peek Day 3. Remember to come back tomorrow. Our sale starts at 8 a.m. on Friday, July 26th, and ends on Sunday at midnight. And don't forget to use our code, any of our affiliate coupon codes, for 15% off during the sale, or 10% off any other time. And my code is Christine, all in caps. But please share the love, and also use my Design Team Sisters codes as well, and I'll leave them all down below. And we're also going to be having a YouTube Hop and Instagram Hop giveaway on Friday. And all you need to do, and it's a chance to win the entire August release. And all you need to do is be 18 years or older, live in the US, be a subscriber, and leave a comment. And I'm going to leave all the links down below to the products that I used, as well as to all my Design Team Sisters. And I think that's it. If you guys have any questions, let me know. And we'll see you tomorrow on release day. I thank you all so much for watching. Bye for now.